one survives a death-defying plunge into a shallow pool of water.
There's no way that someone can jump off of 30 feet into a shallow pool of water and survive that. Darren, we've recreated your dive settings here in the lab, so we have your pool right here. What is it made of?
It's a standard children's wading pool. It's 6 feet by 12 feet.
Drop it.
Oh, Debbie, 10 G's.
That's the equivalent of getting about 1,600 pounds dropped on you.
Oh, that's staggering.
We can see that right before his entire body comes in contact with the water, his arms go right up and move the water out of his way. And what that is doing is it immediately, boom, it transfers all the energy that Darren is carrying with his jump to the water. There's a cylindrical-shaped hollow building, and it has binoculars mounted all around its perimeter.
According to physicist Deborah Berebichez, this building was constructed to shed light on an illuminating spectacle.
An age-old phenomena that has been experienced by thousands of people. Ranchers, Native American people have attributed a saving property to these lights.
The answer actually lies in the weather, since the Marfa Basin is home to a unique atmospheric phenomenon.
Light travels a lot faster through hot air than through cold air, which is a lot denser. So as it hits the interface with the warmer air on top, light bends and creates a mirage. So any light source could be creating this bending of the light. Resonance is determined from the size, the shape, and the material that the object is made of. What's happening here has to do with resonances. A great example of resonance frequency is that trick we've all seen when people press their finger around the rim of a wine glass. And you know you've hit resonant frequency when the glass goes, whoa. The double slit experiment is a way to show that both light and matter can display characteristics of a wave.
You know, because you always hear, what does this double slit experiment show then?
If we think of light as being formed of tiny particles, then this would behave very much like as if you're throwing golf balls at the wall. They're only going to go through the double slits, so you're going to see two lines at the end of the wall.
Great, but what if light isn't made of particles, you know, because you always...
En busca de un mexicano exitoso.
Todos nacemos científicos, todos nacemos con miles de preguntas, pero la sociedad nos va limitando y nos va cortando y nos va diciendo qué es lo que se puede preguntar y qué es lo que no podemos preguntar. Entonces siento que mi intuición de haber vivido un mundo que no celebraba mis preguntas y mi curiosidad me hace conectarme muy bien con gente y especialmente con niñas que por alguna otra razón viven esa curiosidad, pero les da miedo.
Rupesh y yo nos volvimos muy buenos amigos y siempre se dio cuenta que mis ojos se iluminaban al preguntarle de la teoría del Big Bang, del universo, de los planetas. Él me dijo, tu curiosidad es mucho más profunda de la que los otros estudiantes que solamente quieren pasar la tarea. Y de pronto me llené de emoción y le dije, Rupesh, es que no me quiero morir sin siquiera tratar de hacer física.
That's called echolocation. This bat is blind, but it sends sound waves that get bounced off of objects, like the insect here, which is his prey, and as the sound bounces off of those objects, it localizes them and maps his surroundings. Humans can do that too. I was once kicked out of a Napa Valley wine tour because I happened to ask too many questions on the stopping mechanism for how they crushed the grapes, because I wanted to understand how they prevented from crushing the seeds, which would make the wine bitter. And I was kicked out.